Hey, it's Joe, and I've got another great smarter dating tip just for you. Got another question for you. Last week we talked about how trust was the foundation of a solid relationship. Well, I think that there's something that goes on even below the surface, something that's even more vital, that's more important. And it's trust, but it's not trust of another. It's trust of yourself. Tony Robbins, one of my mentors, says that basically there are two inherent fears that we all have as human beings. And those fears are, am I good enough and will I be loved? And so what I'm going to ask you to do is take a look at your life. Take a look at your pattern. Take a look at your past relationships and answer this question. Do you trust yourself? Now, I know your knee-jerk reaction is going to be sure, of course. You're going to say, yeah, I know I'm something special. But I'm going to say, do you really? Okay. Look at your choices. Look at your decisions. Look at your pattern of behavior. Look at where you're at now. Do you just try so hard to make things work? See, I'm all for taking action. You know that about me. I believe that, there's no such thing in luck as luck. We create our own luck. And that people who win the lottery have to buy a ticket. So I'm all for taking action. But there's a difference between taking action and swimming with the current versus trying so hard, trying to make square pegs fit in round holes, trying to swim against the current. When we go with the current of life, we go with the flow of things. Life is easy. Life is natural. Yeah, you got to, steer around some obstacles which get in your course. There are some speed bumps. But when you're true to yourself and what you know and what you believe, it's easier to get past these things and to get around them. But when there's fear there, when you don't trust yourself, or when you listen to others because you think they know better, you wind up second guessing yourself. You wind up making choices and decisions that you often regret. So here's a question for you. Do you often make choices and decisions which you regret? If so, why? And I'm sure you're going to find out it's because on a deeper level, you simply don't trust yourself. You don't believe in yourself. Or maybe you don't believe in other people. Maybe you don't believe love is possible. Whatever it is for you. See, that's really the crux of what's keeping you stuck. That's the crux of why you're not having the relationship you want. So I'd love to hear from you. Is trusting yourself an issue? If so, why do you think that is? And if not, what do you think the real issue is? Why do you think you're not in the relationship that you desire? Because remember, there's always, always, always a reason. And remember, you get better answers when you ask better questions. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. God bless.